Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about some of the most valuable coins in U.S. history, the Washington Quarter. You might think these coins are common pocket change, but certain rare dates, mint marks, and errors can be worth thousands and are highly sought after by collectors. Some high-grade versions have even reached massive auction prices. If you have old quarters at home, you might want to check them carefully. Let's get started. First up, the 1995 D. Washington Quarter. With its bold history, Denver Mint origin, and unique circulated red-toned appearance, this coin is gaining attention for its rising value and collector appeal. If you own one, especially with strong details, hold on tight, because this coin has serious potential. The 1995 D. Washington Quarter belongs to one of America's longest-running coin series, first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, this series became iconic, serving as the backbone of U.S. circulating coinage before the state quarter series began in 1999. Coins from the mid-90s form the final chapter of the classic Eagle Reverse era, giving the 1995 D Quarter a powerful place in American coin history. The obverse features the timeless portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. Even in circulated condition, the profile remains recognizable and bold, symbolizing leadership, patriotism, and tradition. The inscriptions, "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1995 encircle the design with balance and strength. These design elements stand as a tribute to both artistic heritage and national pride. On the reverse, the majestic eagle sits proudly with outstretched wings, clutching arrows that symbolize defense, while an olive branch beneath represents peace. This classic eagle design represents one of the final years before the U.S. Mint shifted to more modern designs. Collectors appreciate this coin because it represents the end of an era for traditional American coin artistry, making it highly desirable. A standout feature of this coin is the D Mint mark, located just beside Washington's ponytail. Coins produced at the Denver Mint are known for their strong strikes and circulation durability. The 1995 D Quarter became widely used across several states, meaning many were heavily worn. Surviving coins today with clearer details hold increasing collector value because untouched quality pieces are becoming harder to find with each passing year. The color of this particular coin adds to its uniqueness. This example shows a red-toned dirty condition, a look created through years of natural environmental exposure, circulation, and surface oxidation. This appearance gives the coin a distinct age character that many collectors find visually fascinating. Instead of diminishing value, this natural patina highlights the coin's journey through real American hands, making each piece uniquely historical. When discussing rarity, the 1995 D Quarter stands out because many were spent, lost, or heavily damaged through everyday use. Few collectors saved these coins early on, meaning strong surviving pieces are now gradually becoming harder to locate. The coin is entering a stage where modern collectors begin hunting for mid-90s mint marks before they become more competitive to obtain. Circulated condition plays a major role in demand. This coin maintains strong design features, even with red toning and wear, making it appealing to collectors who value authentic and natural circulation history. Eye-appeal coins in this condition can attract attention for raw collection builds, especially among collectors who want coins exactly as they traveled through the economy. The demand for 1990s Washington quarters has been rising because collectors are now building full decade sets before value increases further. The 1995 D is one of the key coins within that timeline, especially for people closing gaps in mint-marked collections. Because it represents a late classic design year, interest continues to strengthen every year. Current market value varies depending on clarity of features, toning, strike visibility, and eye appeal. Circulated pieces in collectible condition attract steady demand from online buyers, private collectors, and coin store dealers. Some coins with more distinct toning or better detail can sell at strong premiums as competition increases. More collectors are starting to view 1990s quarters as investment growth coins rather than just common change. This coin also benefits from long-term collectability because it is a required piece for completing date and mint collections. Without the 1995 D, collectors cannot finalize their mid-90s Washington quarter sets. This lasting demand ensures that the coin will continue holding strong value in today's action market and beyond. For those who own a 1995 D quarter, consider proper storage to maintain or improve long-term value. Place the coin in a protective sleeve or a hard case to preserve its surface from additional wear. Avoid cleaning the coin, as natural surfaces are more desirable and trusted by serious collectors. Any attempt to polish or restore could reduce value rather than increase it. Collectors may also consider professional grading if the coin retains sharp details with minimal wear beyond natural patina. Certified examples create credibility and buyer confidence, often selling at higher numbers regardless of toning or aesthetic variation. A graded 1995 D quarter can become a standout piece in a long-term investment portfolio. The 1995 D Washington quarter also appeals to newer collectors entering the coin hobby. It is an affordable vintage piece with strong historical relevance, artistic prestige, and increasing demand. It bridges the gap between classic design and modern collecting trends, making it an ideal coin for both beginners and experienced enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 1995 D Washington quarter in red-toned circulated condition continues to grow in value and appreciation within the collector world. Its strong Denver origin, iconic eagle reverse, and late series significance give it a high-demand presence in the modern market. This is more than a simple pocket coin. It is a historical collectible with rising potential. If you own one, preserve it, value it, and recognize its place in America's numismatic legacy. Next up, the 1990 P. Washington quarter. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint and still highly sought after today, this coin is becoming a standout among late 20th century circulation coins. If you own one, especially one that retains strong features and natural historical wear, you may be holding a valuable piece of American currency history. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, originally created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over time, it evolved into one of the most iconic and longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. The 1990 P belongs to the final decade before the statehood quarter program took over, making it part of the classic eagle reverse era. That gives this coin both historical prestige and transition-era value, placing it in high demand among serious collectors. On the obverse, the coin proudly features the elegant portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The detailed profile, flowing hair, and balanced inscriptions reflect decades of American tradition. The words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust," stand boldly against the timeless design, reinforcing the strong national symbolism that this coin has carried for generations. Even in circulation, the design maintains its powerful historical impact. The reverse features one of the most admired American coin engravings, the eagle with outstretched wings. It clutches arrows representing strength and readiness, while the olive branches symbolize peace. This combination gives the coin deep symbolic meaning, uniting power and diplomacy. Collectors value this design because it represents the final stage of traditional U.S. quarter imagery before modern commemorative themes replaced it. One of the defining features of this coin is the P mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail. The Philadelphia Mint has played a major role in mass American coin production, and coins from this facility are known for their reliable strike quality and wide circulation. The 1990 P quarter became part of everyday American commerce, reaching a massive number of hands over the years, making strong surviving examples especially appealing to collectors today. This particular coin appears in natural circulated condition, giving it a look that carries authenticity and history. Its surfaces tell a story of years in motion through real exchanges across the American economy. Many collectors appreciate circulated coins because they show genuine historical use, and no two coins will age in exactly the same way. This natural, untouched appearance adds character and individuality to every piece. The coin's relevance continues to rise as collectors begin focusing more seriously on late 20th century U.S. mint issues. Coins from the 1990s are now transitioning from modern currency into official collectible status, marking the beginning of a new market wave. As demand climbs, the 1990 P quarter is emerging as an important coin for completing decade collections, mint mark sets, and historical series. Surviving pieces that still retain strong design clarity attract even stronger attention in today's market. Collectors seek coins like this not only for historical completeness, but also for long-term investment growth. The 1990 P quarter stands at the perfect intersection of accessibility, rising interest, and collectible value, making it a standout choice for anyone building a meaningful coin portfolio. Online marketplaces, private collectors, and coin dealers have shown increasing interest in securing high-appeal examples. The coin performs consistently well in numismatic environments because it represents a key date from the final years before design transformation. Circulated pieces continue to experience active buying trends, especially when they maintain attractive natural surfaces and legible detail. Current market value varies depending on strike sharpness, eye appeal, natural toning, and surface quality. Collectors searching for raw coins often prefer circulated examples with strong detail, making pieces like this valuable in direct sale platforms and collector-to-collector exchanges. The demand continues growing as more people begin completing full Washington quarter-year sets. To maintain or increase future value, proper handling and storage are essential. The coin should be kept in a protective holder to preserve its natural state and prevent further wear. Collectors understand that originality is one of the strongest factors in long-term desirability, so preserving this coin as it is can ensure its collectible strength remains intact. Another strategy is to pair this quarter with other key coins from the early 1990s to create grouped collector sets. This enhances resale potential and increases overall presentation value. Serious collectors often seek multiple sequential years together rather than isolated single coins, making the 1990 P an important anchor in themed quarter collections. Coin grading is also an option for owners who believe their coin maintains strong detail and sharp character despite circulation. A graded example can establish verification of condition and boost recognition among investors. Since the 1990 P quarter is entering a stage of rising numismatic interest, graded pieces may stand out even more in the future. Collectors who focus on circulated historical coins will find the 1990 P quarter especially meaningful because it represents real American history. It has lived through countless hands and transactions, carrying economic, cultural, and symbolic value across decades. That combination of legacy and collectability creates strong long-term interest that continues to grow. In conclusion, the 1990 P Washington quarter stands as a powerful collectible with rising demand in today's coin market. Its historical placement, classic eagle reverse design, Philadelphia Mint origin, and authentic circulated appeal make it a coin worth holding and appreciating. It remains a standout piece of American numismatic history, offering both sentimental legacy and market potential. If you have a 1990 P quarter, treat it like the treasure it truly is. Next up, the 1993 Washington quarter minted in Denver, carrying the iconic D Mint mark, stands today as one of the standout collectible coins that continues to draw attention from enthusiasts who understand the hidden value behind everyday circulating currency. While many people overlook coins from the 1990s, collectors recognize that these pieces are becoming harder to find in strong condition, especially as circulation continues to remove them from daily use. In this video, we uncover the story, history, rarity, and rising market appeal of this stunning 1993 Denver Washington quarter. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, originally created to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Designed by sculptor John Flanagan, the coin quickly transitioned from being a memorial piece into a permanent circulating denomination. Its long history, spanning traditional silver composition to modern copper-nickel-clad design, has given collectors generations of different varieties to explore, making each year's release significant in its own way. By 1993, the United States Mint had fully embraced the copper-nickel-clad composition, but despite being a modern-era release, the 1993 D quarter carries its own identity within the series. Minted in Denver, these coins display the bold D mark on the right side of Washington's portrait, distinguishing them from their Philadelphia counterparts. For collectors who pursue mint mark variations, this detail adds collectible appeal, tightly linking the coin to its specific historical minting location. In circulated condition, the 1993 D quarter often shows the journey it has taken through commerce, with subtle wear across Washington's hairlines, cheekbone, and jaw. Though worn, this circulated condition actually adds character and proves the coin's age, reflecting decades of use in the American economy. When preserved properly, even circulated examples can become surprisingly desirable, especially as they become less common in pocket change. One of the standout features of the 1993 Denver quarter is the clarity of its original strike quality. Denver Mint coins are known for strong, sharp impressions, which means even circulated pieces still retain visible design features, such as the detailed eagle feathers and shield lines on the reverse. This sharpness makes the coin visually appealing and adds to its demand among collectors who appreciate aesthetic preservation. As we explore its rarity, it's important to understand that while the mintage numbers may appear high, true rarity emerges over time as coins are lost, melted, damaged, or exported. Many 1993 quarters have already disappeared from circulation due to wear-based rejection and mass coin roll processing, meaning finding one in collectible condition is increasingly uncommon. What may seem ordinary at first glance becomes a hidden rarity as surviving pieces reduce in number each year. Collectors today pursue the 1993 D quarter not simply because of age, but because of future scarcity potential. Modern coin collectors are looking ahead to build full-year sets that they know will be harder to assemble decades from now. Being from a period before state quarters launched, the 1993 coin represents the final era of the classic Washington design before dramatic changes reshaped the quarter market. The coin's rising desirability is also boosted by nostalgia. Many collectors were children during the early 1990s, and owning coins from that era carries emotional and historical significance. This emotional demand drives prices upward, especially for pieces with visual appeal and good strike details. Now let's move toward value. The 1993 D Washington quarter in circulated condition can command strong returns in the right marketplace when buyers are actively seeking pre-state quarter-era coins. Auction interest has been growing, especially from collectors who want to secure these pieces before they grow harder to obtain in premium condition. Cleaner circulated examples can sell for elevated prices, and those with slight mint anomalies or above-average preservation can attract even higher bids. In high-grade or professionally graded examples, the 1993 D quarter becomes a standout showpiece. Mint-state examples have been known to reach impressive dollar values, especially when displaying sharp luster and excellent eye appeal. Collectors understand that the majority of circulated coins will never qualify for such grading standards, making high-grade pieces even more precious within the market. For collectors interested in long-term investment potential, this coin offers great prospects. As time passes, coins from the early 90s become vintage and historically significant rather than recent. This shift in perception is already underway, fueling renewed attention from numismatists who understand how quickly transitional-era coins gain value when demand spikes. To preserve this coin and maintain its collector worth, proper handling is essential. Even circulated coins benefit from safe storage in archival flips or coin tubes, protecting them from further damage and oxidation. Keeping the coin dry, avoiding polishing, and storing it safely can ensure its value remains strong for years to come. Sourcing this coin can be exciting. While it may occasionally appear in circulation, your best chances lie in coin rolls, estate collections, and local coin dealers who understand the subtle value this year holds. Many collectors have found that carefully inspecting quarter rolls offers surprising results, especially when targeting older years like 1993. As demand rises, collectors who act now stand in a powerful position. This coin represents not just American currency, but a transitioning era in U.S. minting history. And owning it means capturing a piece of a disappearing generation of coins before full scarcity arrives. In conclusion, the 1993 Washington quarter with a D mint mark, even in circulated condition and with signs of real-world use, stands as a valuable collectible with a bright future in the numismatic market. Its historical roots, clean design, and growing collector interest make it a strong addition to any coin portfolio. Hold on to yours, appreciate its journey, and watch its potential continue to grow. This humble quarter may be worth far more than its face value, and its best days in the market may still be ahead. Next up, the 1997 Washington quarter minted in Philadelphia with the P mint mark stands today as a powerful reminder that modern circulating coins can hold surprising value and collectible significance. While many people overlook quarters from the 1990s, serious collectors recognize that this particular year represents one of the final releases before the start of the iconic state quarter program in 1999. That transitional timing makes the 1997 P quarter a standout piece in the numismatic market, especially when preserved and identified correctly. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of President George Washington, designed by sculptor John Flanagan. Over the decades, the design became a staple in American currency, circulating through major historical eras and economic shifts. By 1997, the quarter had already established its legacy, but it was also weeks away from a dramatic shift that would redefine U.S. coin collecting forever. This adds historical weight to the 1997 issue, as it belongs to the final chapter of the classic design era. The 1997 quarter features Flanagan's traditional portrait of George Washington on the obverse, showcasing refined engraving and strong facial detail characteristic of late-series minting quality. The reverse features the classic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing both strength and peace. This iconic reverse design ended just 2 years later, making 1997 one of the last full-year runs before change. That alone sparks strong collector demand. Carrying the P mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail, this coin represents its Philadelphia origin. Mint mark variations are heavily sought after, and many collectors build complete mint mark sets, increasing the demand for this exact version. The Philadelphia Mint produced crisp details and clean lettering in 1997, making even circulated pieces visually appealing today. In circulated condition, the 1997 P quarter often shows evidence of years of use, faded hairlines, softened eagle feathers, and light surface wear. But these circulated traits tell the story of its true journey through American hands. While many collectors chase perfect mint state examples, circulated pieces hold real historic character and are still strongly valued, especially when preserved without corrosion or damage. What makes this coin increasingly desirable is the shrinking availability of 1990s quarters in circulation. Many have been withdrawn, lost, and removed due to wear or bulk processing by banks and coin recyclers. As time continues, finding a 1997 quarter in good shape becomes less common, naturally boosting rarity and demand among collectors seeking pre-state quarter-era pieces. The 1997 P quarter also holds significance because it belongs to the final traditional series before America shifted to themed coin programs. Collectors seeking coins that close out major eras are always willing to pay premium prices, especially as secondary markets grow. This positions the 1997 issue as a coin with powerful long-term investment potential. Beyond rarity, collectors value aesthetic strike quality. Philadelphia Mint coins from this year display clear lettering, defined rims, and a balanced overall finish. These traits elevate the coin visually, helping it stand out from heavily worn pieces of earlier decades. Even circulated examples can showcase sharp detail that attracts buyer interest instantly. Auction demand for the 1997 P Washington quarter has been rising steadily as collectors begin assembling full-year sets from the final pre-state quarter stretch. Strong condition circulated examples already command notable premiums, especially when offered in curated sets or paired with mint-marked counterparts. The coin's value is tied to future scarcity, and that scarcity becomes clearer each year's circulation thins out. In top-tier condition, this coin can achieve even greater success. Uncirculated, high-grade, and slabbed 1997 P quarters have achieved impressive sale prices in private auctions. The majority of surviving coins are circulated, meaning high-grade specimens are rare by natural supply, not just age. For investors, this creates a strategic opportunity to hold on to quality examples now while their value continues to compound. This coin also carries nostalgia value. Many modern collectors were children during the 1990s, and owning coins from this period connects them to personal history. Emotional demand plays a major role in coin markets. and 1990s US coins are just now crossing into the era where nostalgia begins driving price growth. The 1997 P quarter sits at the forefront of that shift. Proper storage is essential for maintaining value. Even circulated pieces benefit from coin flips, protective holders, and dry storage away from harsh elements. Avoid cleaning or polishing, as originality is always more valuable to serious collectors. Simply maintaining the coin in stable condition is enough to keep its market appeal strong. Finding this coin may require some effort. While it occasionally appears in pocket change, most serious collectors now turn to roll hunting, dealer stock, private estate sales, or organized coin lots. The thrill of discovering a 1997 P quarter unexpectedly adds excitement to collecting, especially when the coin is in better-than-average shape. Demand continues to rise as collectors attempt to secure pieces from every year leading up to the state quarter transformation. Those who act early will hold an advantage as pre-1999 coins become harder to source in desirable condition. Collectors understand that future value favors coins acquired before scarcity peaks. In conclusion, the 1997 Washington quarter with AP mint mark in circulated condition stands as a powerful collectible representing the end of an era, strong historic identity, and long-term growth potential in the numismatic market. Its classic design, transitional timing, and rising auction value make it a coin worth preserving and celebrating. Every collector should consider holding onto this remarkable quarter as it continues to gain attention and respect in today's high-value coin landscape. Next up, the 1977 Washington quarter with the Denver Mint mark is a powerful reminder of America's rich coinage history and the hidden treasures that still circulate today. Many people overlook coins from the late 1970s, but serious collectors know that specific date and mint combinations like the 1977 D quarter hold strong appeal due to their historical timing, design significance, and increasing scarcity in higher condition circulated examples. This coin is more than just spare change. It's a collectible piece rising in demand across modern auctions and private sales. The story of the Washington quarter began in 1932, created to honor the 200th birthday of America's first president, George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin was never intended to run for decades, yet its patriotic portrait and timeless eagle reverse design made it one of the longest-running United States coin designs of all time. By the time 1977 came around, the Washington quarter had already become a symbol of American commerce, transitioning through multiple eras of economic growth, war, and modernization. The 1977 issue represents the late stage of the original Washington quarter design before major artistic and thematic shifts arrived in the following decades. This specific year stands out because it bridges the gap between traditional coinage and the modern collectible era that exploded in the 1990s and 2000s. Collectors value coins like the 1977 D quarter as part of the final chapters of classic U.S. minting style, capturing the last era of uniform national design before the explosion of themed series. On the obverse, the coin features the iconic portrait of Washington, engraved with sharp lines and a historically rich profile. The date sits beneath the bust, while the mint mark D is positioned just to the right of Washington's ponytail. That small letter is critical, as mint mark variations play a major role in rarity and market demand. The Denver Mint has a strong history of producing crisp strikes, making many 1977 D quarters visually appealing even after circulation. The reverse proudly displays the American eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, surrounded by olive branches, a symbol of power balanced with peace. This reverse design is iconic and deeply symbolic, representing the American spirit in both wartime and peace times. Today, this classic reverse is gone from regular circulation coins, making earlier examples like the 1977 D far more desirable for collectors wanting a piece of history. In very good condition, the 1977 D quarter often shows light wear across Washington's hair detail, rim edges, and eagle wings. However, this level of wear retains strong eye appeal, maintains the original design integrity, and tells the story of the coin's journey through decades of American hands. Very good condition examples are increasingly prized because most surviving coins from this era have worn down to lower grades or suffered damage. Rarity grows every year as these coins disappear from daily circulation. Many are removed by collectors, lost to time, hoarded in large coin lots, or destroyed through commercial bulk coin sorting. Even though millions were minted originally, high-quality circulated examples are becoming noticeably harder to find, especially as coin roll hunters target this year for sets and resale opportunities. Beyond rarity, the 1977 D quarter benefits from strong collector demand due to its position as a pre-state quarter-era coin. Collectors assembling full-year runs need coins like this to complete their sets. Each passing year increases demand because more collectors enter the hobby while the supply of clean, problem-free pieces continues to shrink. That demand fuels higher premiums in online marketplaces and auctions. The market value for the 1977 D quarter is steadily rising, particularly for pieces in sharp circulated condition, certified examples, and coins included in full-date collections. While everyday finds may appear modest in value now, the upward trend in collectible U.S. coin prices suggests that quarters from the 1970s will continue appreciating due to nostalgia, historical relevance, and collector competition. Collectors aiming for investment growth often target coins like the 1977 D because they represent a safe entry point into American numismatics, while still possessing long-term value potential. As older silver-era coins become less accessible to new buyers, demand continues shifting toward high-condition clad coins from the late 20th century. This shift places the 1977 D quarter in a favorable position for future appreciation. Proper care is essential to preserve the value of this coin. Store it in a safe coin flip, plastic holder, or album page to prevent further wear. Avoid aggressive cleaning because collectors value originality far more than polished surfaces. Even circulated coins can maintain strong market appeal when protected correctly. Finding this coin in desirable condition requires patience and strategy. Coin roll hunting remains one of the best methods, alongside estate sales, dealer inventories, flea markets, and bulk coin purchases. Spotting one in daily change is becoming increasingly rare, making discoveries more exciting and rewarding for collectors. The 1977 D quarter also carries cultural and historical nostalgia. Coins from the 1970s connect collectors to a period of American history marked by technological innovation, music revolutions, economic shifts, and national transformation. Owning a coin from this era is like holding a piece of stored time, something that resonates deeply with collectors and drives emotional value. Long-term collectors understand that future markets reward coins that combine historical context, mint identity, preservation, and design relevance. The 1977 D quarter checks all of these boxes, making it a smart addition to any collection aiming for long-term growth potential. Its appeal continues expanding as numismatics evolves. In conclusion, the 1977 Washington quarter with the Denver Mint mark, especially in very good condition, stands as a highly desirable coin with rising demand and strong future potential. Its classic design, historical significance, increasing scarcity, and growing collector interest make it a standout piece in today's coin market. This is not just a piece of currency. It's a valuable collectible worth holding onto as it continues gaining attention and value across the numismatic world. Next up,